What's up, guys? And welcome back to Base TV. I'm Eric, and today we're taking a look at when women get rejected and men stop simping. Without further ado, let's jump right in.
Understanding what I'm saying.
I am understanding. It's not my intentions to leave you.
So this girl starts crying when her millionaire boyfriend says that he wants to get a prenup before getting married. She actually questions him if he actually loves her and if that's why he's making her sign a prenup. And obviously he explains it's because he's a millionaire and made lots of money and she has not contributed to that, so it would not be fair to split it 50-50 if they so happen to get a divorce. Folks, the laws in the US are very biased.
That woman doesn't love him. She loves his cash. The only women scared to sign a prenup are gold diggers.
Most states have crazy divorce laws that give women or significant others 50% or even more of what somebody made or has if they didn't sign a prenup, even if that person was rich before getting married. This is not fair at all, so a prenup should be signed in all cases to make things more fair, because the default laws are not fair at all.
The fact that you're willing to ruin a relationship for a prenup shows the type of woman you are, entitled and self-centered.
My last relationship, we broke up because he asked me to marry him, but then he asked me to sign a prenuptial agreement, and I said absolutely not. I think that's bogus. I'm not going to sign a piece of paper that says that if you leave me, I get nothing. Like, no, I think that I should have half of everything that you've worked your entire life for. And I think that's fair.
The funny thing is, she's done nothing to deserve half. These modern women are simply entitled.
Ladies, wherever you at, do not sign that prenup. Nope.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting married then.
Not to you. We're not getting married to you. But we will another will not mind.
That prenup shit.
What if I'm
Why
gonna
if you got the bread, you want to sign up?
No, definitely. I want to leave with what I came in with. So it's just
Yeah,
like,
that's
So shouldn't the man do
why
the same?
shouldn't the man leave with
I'm
it?
not saying that they shouldn't. I agree with y'all.
We agree with all that. I said don't sign the prenup. Man too. Like if I make more money, I don't want him to sign the prenup either.
Well, that's you in your relationship.
Listen, men lose way more.
Yo, she lying. Everybody listen, she is lying.
If I'm rich,
Notice how they get emotional whenever a prenup is mentioned. Almost like they didn't come for love.
Let's say your boyfriend was going to the strip club 2 times a week. Would you have an issue with that?
Yeah, because I feel like that's already an unspoken rule in a relationship. You don't
How?
go into the strip club.
Well, you shouldn't go to bars and clubs when you're in a relationship.
Is that an unspoken rule?
I mean,
I've-
yeah, it is.
It kind
It's
of
like
is.
common sense.
You shouldn't really be partying with your single female friends, or single friends for that matter, if you're in a relationship.
What is the positive
Well, you
ROI
guys are
on-
older.
well,
Maybe
listen,
that's what you think in your own dating life, but we're young. That's not how it works for us.
She's 20 and she agrees with us. She's
Okay.
younger than you.
Okay.
So that your entire argument just went down the trash.
These women always talk about what benefits them. Unfortunately, logic doesn't.
Your view is that modern feminism is deeply flawed. I would argue a lot of your proposals, like taking the vote away from women, are deeply regressive. Why would you want to remove, just from yourself, the right to vote?
What happened was I had the same view, right? I found out that only 5% of women wanted the right to vote. No, it's true. It's true. You look it up.
At the time.
At the time.
Because they've been conditioned by men to think that they shouldn't have a vote.
I mean, that's what they say, but, I started reading their writings, right? And what I found out was that the reason a lot of women advocated for it was because they believed it was the beginning of the breakdown of the family.
Women don't care about voting or their rights. They care about superiority.
Before you became one in marriage, 85% of people were married. And, I hate to say it, but they were right. What has happened 100 years later?
What's that going to do with them having the vote?
Well, it also goes back to responsibility. Again, men are 80 to 90% of the military. They run all of the infrastructures that make society run. So I just think if we want an equal say in society, then be equal.
Taking all of men's accolades away from them is something only a feminist can do.
Do women need men?
do women need men? No, we don't need y'all.
I do. I need my man.
Baby, I need my man.
Okay. Why don't you need men?
What do I need a man for? To do what?
Everything.
Okay, why do you need a man?
Because we was created to be soft and nurturing. We ain't created to be working hard. We need a man. I need a man. I need my man.
I mean, I got a man, but I don't feel like I need him. But I like him around.
More
I feel
than
like
men.
men need women more than we need them. Y'all can't do yourself.
Modern female delusion can clearly be seen. Thankfully, one woman understands the need for unity rather than divide.
I say this with all due respect. I think this utopia that you're describing is fundamentally completely incompatible with human nature and will never exist at scale, because human beings naturally organize themselves into hierarchies.
Do you have evidence of this that you could show me?
All of
Every
history.
When you walked into this room to set up the podcast, there was a guy who was in charge, and he told you to go over there and fill out this form.
Yes.
And then he told you where you're going to sit, and he
Yes.
told you which mic you're going to speak into, and he told you everything. The very second we walked into this room, all of us together, the entire room was organized quickly by hierarchy, in a hierarchical structure, and everybody was told exactly what their role was.
She thought she ate, but ended up getting blasted. These modern women ask questions, but don't expect answers.
Anytime human beings organize in a group at all, there's always going to be leadership that emerges, but there's going to be somebody that's more confident, bolder, able to articulate themselves more clearly. They're going to rise in the hierarchy. Hierarchies are just built into nature all around us.
I just have one question. Can you name 2 communist thought leaders?
That's totally fair and a totally a valid question.
Can you name 2 communist
Karl
thought
Marx
leaders?
is like the best that I could give you honestly and fairly. And I can admit that, and I'm very okay with that.
Why in
But
the world would you espouse an
you also
ideology
probably
if you
have-
don't even know the
I
names of
didn't
the thought leaders who espouse it?
Most likely jobless, or else she'd know there's a hierarchy.
What do you call a female deer? A doe. What do you call a female horse? A mare. What do you call, and this one's really hard for a lot of you, a female human? A woman. You call them women. One of the reasons that your bald podcast bros call us females instead of women, aside from the fact that they're just dipshits, is because it makes it easier to dehumanize someone who you never actually humanized in the first place.
Calling women dehumanized when they have more rights than men. Only modern women can do that.
We're gonna look for your ideal man, all right?
Okay, yeah.
What age does he have to be?
20 to 24.
Can they be married or not?
No.
You can steal somebody.
No home wrecking over here. No home wrecking.
What race? White, black, or Asian?
Is there like white, light skin, and black? Okay, white, I guess.
Minimum height?
5'11". I don't really care about height.
They can be shorter than you?
Not shorter than me, as long as they're my height.
So you do care about height?
Fine. No, okay, but like, not like that though.
If they're shorter than you and healthy, what's the problem?
No, you can't be shorter than me. That's just embarrassing, I'm sorry. I'm literally 5'2". If you're shorter than me, that's just embarrassing.
Minimum income?
400K. Because I swear to God, I'm eventually gonna be making like $1 million a year, so why would I want my man to make less than me? Like, that's just embarrassing.
$400K per month. The delusions of these women are crazy.
400K?
Yeah, like 400K.
We're gonna see what the probability of that guy existing is. You ready?
Okay. I'm sure there's some young, good entrepreneurs making good money, so.
The percentage of that guy existing is 0.021%.
You are broke! You are broke! You guys are broke as.
Less than 0.1%.
This is why I don't need a man. I'm on my own because I will make more money than any man. I don't care.
You don't think you should lower your standards?
I will never lower my standards for anybody. I'd rather be alone.
Yeah, this woman's never gonna come close to $1 million.
What's your last point? Because there's a bunch of people behind you, but
My point is,
yeah.
you're a pussy.
Okay, great one. Wow, okay. I thought you'd come up with something wittier or funnier than that one. Mom jokes, are we in like 1997 or what? What's going on here? Where did she immigrate from? Retardistan? Holy. This is our college education system, man.
This is what happens when you beat a woman in an argument. No logic, no point, just emotion and stupidity.
You gag on it?
I prefer, yeah.
You prefer to gag on it?
I prefer to like have it, yeah, like of the right size.
Hot dog. Okay. Is there such thing as too small? Yeah, it's over.
It depends how you work with it, so I don't know.
Is 5 inches enough?
Like no, like I feel like forever. I don't know.
depends. I mean, you work it.
I don't know. It does, but I don't know if I could do it forever.
You personally, you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Somebody else, they can have it.
Yeah. That question is always so hard for me.
Talking about your preferences in bed in public is always going to make you filthy.
Because, like, everyone says no, like, you can't. And I'm like, I don't know, like...
Somebody got to enjoy it.
Yeah,
I would think.
Like, there's more to them. Like, no, like, there's more to it all.
You wouldn't judge a guy by his meat size?
No, I wouldn't. No.
That's
I would
fine.
think a little bit, but no.
Yeah, hesitate, like...
I'd be like, what's happening?
You reading the terms and conditions like, is this worth the investment type shit?
Right.
Women like this are the reason men avoid dating.
What makes a high value woman?
Oh, God.
What's that?
Concepts foreign to you. Modesty, being demure.
Modesty. What does modesty?
Yeah, modesty in character, modesty in appearance, modesty in her demeanor.
You just don't like it when a woman is outspoken. You're intimidated by that.
Bitch, you just met me like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, and you're already starting to say, you just called me a you insulted me. I have not insulted you. I said that you are intimidated. It seems to me that you are intimidated.
No. Modesty is beautiful. These modern women won't understand these basic concepts.
Nobody's intimidated by you, first of all.
I'm not.
Second of all,
yeah, no, it seems like you're intimidated by somebody that speaks the truth. That modesty, that is okay. That is your concern, modesty.
No.
So yeah, you just said that a high value woman. The first thing that came out of your mouth was modesty. That is at the top of your list.
Multiple things that came out.
Is that at the top of the list? Modesty.
No.
Wearing revealing clothing as a woman isn't rebellion. It's just stupidity.
How many bodies did you catch in 2024?
Hopefully just one. Hopefully.
I beg your pardon.
What you leaving in 2024?
Under 6 foot. Any guy under 6 foot.
Wait, you under 6 foot?
Exactly. That's the point. I need someone above 6 foot.
It's an evil world we live in.
What you leaving in 2024 that you're not bringing into 2025?
Broke men. Get them the out of here.
So you have a history of messing with broke guys.
Yes, never do it. Never do it.
Next question is, how many bodies did you catch in 2024?
What?
I said it already, bitch.
The funny thing is, these women don't have the looks to be having all these high standards.
Like 2? Like, I don't know.
What? You don't know?
2.
How many bodies did you catch in 2024?
Hopefully just one. Hopefully.
Huh?
Oh, 1.
Cap.
On what?
Sure. 1.
On God?
On what?
On God?
The no.
Social media is 99% of the reason for these delusional standards. But apparently, that's too hard to understand.
Hi, I'm Kenny.
Hi.
I use all pronouns, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, true.
I'm sorry, you said you use what pronoun?
I use all pronouns.
Oh, you use all of them?
Yes.
Okay, you're a she, right?
You could say that, yes.
Okay. Just so I know what I'm dealing with here, how many genders are there?
Multiple.
Okay, interesting. All right, what's your question?
But of course, you want to know that there's only 2 genders, correct?
Yes, there are.
Male and female, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, a 5-in-1 gender combo. This seems like the first time this woman has had to think in a while.
Men were perfectly fine with knocking on a woman's front door, asking her father to take her on a date. Men were fine with courting a woman, and men were fine with waiting for sex until marriage. But women called all of that patriarchy and dismantled the entire dynamic with feminism. Now we are left with the dumpster fire that is modern day dating. 80% of women want 20% or less of men, and those men have a ton of options. Of course, women hate when things don't go their way or when they have to take an L, so they do whatever it takes to shame men into not doing the things they used to be able to get away with when they were young and hot. The latest tactic is the T app. T is an app where women can share stories of men that they've gone on dates with and whether they are green flags or red flags.
Where's the patriarchy? Men don't want to come home because of these women.
And the purpose of the T app is to keep women safe when it comes to dating. But women don't it's like we argue. We're like, keep us safe, right? So If we really cared about safety, why are we flying to Dubai by ourselves to get pooped on by billionaires? Do you know what I mean? It's funny how they complain when it is their fault that dating is how it is in the first place.
These modern women are just self-centered and narcissistic.
We went out to dinner with some of the speakers and they're like, how do we get women to reclaim their dignity? I said two things. One, reclaim what it means to dress dignified. And number two, slap men when they use curse words or swear words around you.
Cruel, but necessary.
I love that I know that there were other women at that table and you raised your hand and started speaking first before you let them talk.
Let me mansplain. We were talking about our sons and reclaiming masculinity and they're like, what do you? And they asked me directly in my defense. But that's instant accountability.
The fact that men need to give advice for these women to improve shows how messed up they are.
If guys got slapped every time they let the F word or the S word slip out of their mouth in a public forum, if they got slapped, they would stop saying that. Now, we would still have campouts and stuff like that where we're smoking cigars and dropping F-bombs. But in the public area, ladies are like, you don't speak like that when a lady's around. Whack.
Go ahead and slap him.
Slap him. Slap my husband, Moira. John, I will.
Slap him. I'll slap him.
Not having female role models is a major reason for these entitled women.
I was a feminist when feminism was about equality, giving women an opportunity to find their rightful place, particularly in the public world, which was tremendously important and exciting when we achieved that. But what feminism today, to me, is all about advantaging women at the expense of men. And it's become very much caught up in the demonization of males.
Like said before, they want superiority. Unfortunately, these modern women won't admit the error of their ways.
I came across an article I wrote 40 years ago where we just started to notice how badly boys were doing vis-a-vis girls. What was becoming very obvious is there were also a lot of boys falling behind and not achieving their potential. We have really very much feminist ideology infiltrating all our education systems, systematic programs to continue to advantage girls, and no one taking any notice of the fact that boys are falling out in huge numbers.
All of that just to blame the patriarchy? Pathetic.
You guys know I love New York, so you can do this shit and nobody cares. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. Oh no. And I just gotta tell you right now that I really do believe that some got a hold on me. Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy. These modern women are so entitled that they think they can get away with singing in public.
You have to be delusionally self-centered. You have to truly believe that everything that's happening in front of you that you can see is happening for you. And I'm not saying this to the point where, like, you take advantage of people or, like, you know, you exploit different things. If that's what you want to do. What I'm saying is everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. When you're experiencing something negative, for example, that is just to add enough friction so that you could start a fire within you to get to where you're going. You need fuel. Everything in your life is happening so you could get to the highest version of yourself. You have to think about this on a soul level, not on like a day-to-day person level.
This delusion isn't healthy. It's the reason these women have high standards and divorce rates are increasing.
Because you will get effed up. You have to think about it like, how does this play a role in getting me to where I need to go? You have to truly know that everything that happens in your life is happening for you.
Having standards is all good until men don't want obese women.
Feminism has definitely ruined all of that. Where it comes to men being men, men step up. I don't know if you guys saw that article that there was some girl that was drowning and the guy saved her life, and then he was like, she was gonna sue him for touching her. Oh, he touched me without my consent. Bitch, you were under the water, you were dying. Like, he literally saved your life. And she's like, well, for a brief moment, I was grateful that I was alive. This is why men don't step up, because when they do the right thing, they get crucified. If you want better men, be better women, because it starts with you. How you act, how you carry yourself, how you talk to them. Treat a man like a king, he will treat you like a queen.
Modern day women are the reason chivalry is dead. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe. And you can click on the screen to watch more videos. Peace out.